Hey everybody, welcome to the round table brought to you by Lzuruha. I am Daddy P Not 3D, joined as always by Carnage64 and special guest X10 Power. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good, Dan. How you doing?
I am doing just fine. I know it's been a while since we've done a little video, so sorry for the hiatus, people, but we're back with a nice fresh war for you. Carn, why don't you take us right into it?
All right, well, thank you, Dan, and I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Kind of call this season 2 of our videos. We have had a little bit of a hiatus, but I would say it's a good way to start. We just recently hit rank 4 as a clan, which gives us an extra bonus to our treasury, like what we get for a war bonus, so it's actually really nice. But our major goal is to hit level 5 soon, because that's when we start getting a boost to upgrades. Like, so say if I donated to you, Dan, one of my level 4 dragons, it automatically becomes level 5. So that's actually a very important thing in upcoming wars.
Hey, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, so first thing I want to go into is our defense. So our defense was actually really well. So I'm going to go into the enemy teams. We're going to take a look at their top 2 attackers, which are Town Hall 10 and 11. And our defense is really what started us off very well in this war. So I'm going to take a look at their number 2's second attack against our number 4, Penguin. So let's go right on in. So again, this is a Town Hall 11 attacking a Town Hall, or Town Hall 10, sorry, attacking a Town Hall 9. Should be an easy kind, not an easy by any means, but it should be a 3-star typically. So looks like he's using bowlers, which I would expect, and they're level 2 bowlers, so these are actually fairly upgraded bowlers.
Now, what makes these guys so good into using a war?
Well,
Bowlers?
It'll become very evident for you soon, Nick. Okay, I see exactly what screwed him over. He let his Archer Queen die.
Oh, yeah.
See, here's the thing. If you're gonna look, if you look at his potions and stuff, he would have been much better off, I think, using having a poison potion rather than that rage potion. You know, if he would have, I think what I've seen Dizzy do is actually do like double poison. I've also seen Jared, I think, do this while they're clearing out the clan castle units. And look, he's just standing here. He has no idea what he's gonna do now. He literally just wasted 30 seconds of his attack and just raged a solo Barb King. This dude royally messed up his attack at the beginning. I at first thought maybe there was some really good defense by Penguin, but I think this guy just royally messed up.
And not even find down his healing potion yet at anyone.
Yeah, like, so see, what those rage potions should have been for is his mass amount of bowlers that he should drop at some point, because they would just start steamrolling through. But see, look, he just dropped them all, but there's no rage to really do what they're supposed to do. So yeah, very big blunder at the start. He baited out the clan castle unit, but then, I mean, his Archer Queen's only level 13, so, I mean, I don't know what he thought he was going to be able to solo there. He needed to spread out wizards around there from the get-go, I feel. Because look at, here's how strong bowlers are, Nick. Look, he messed up his attack so badly, and these things should still 3-star.
Yeah, if you would have saved that rage potion, that would have almost been a guaranteed 3-star with the bowlers.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's barely any defense left. There's a mortar, the crossbows are all gone, there's a Tesla tower, an Archer tower, and I think this guy actually ran out of time.
Oh, yeah.
Judging from how this is winding down, let's see.
I'm at the last 10. He's the one out of time by the looks of it. He hit X2 by too much.
I'm fast forwarding it a bit. No, he probably still had a little bit more time, but the units did eventually get cleaned up. But, no, I mean, he did run out of time, but he had no units left anyway. I really feel that if he would have he used 2 rage potions off on the side to deal with the clan castle units, when all he had to do was surround them with his wizards while the Barb King was tanking the damage, if he really wanted to. If he really wanted to, he could have just sacked the Barb King there, and then done the Archer Queen walk with the healers. I don't know. I just felt that that was a really lackluster opening. Okay, so we'll look at now that same person attacking me. So I'm kind of curious. I didn't actually watch this one, so let's jump into the replay number 1 for that guy. Same setup.
He actually used his earthquake right away this time.
Yeah, this was smart to start.
Well, see, this is his first attack, so it's kind of mind-boggling to me that he did this the first time, and then that was his second hit.
So just been a simple frame of mind.
Yeah. All right, so there he goes. He baited out the units. Let's see if how he handled this. It's the same set of units, so let's see if he made the same mistake the first time. Oh no! See, he brought our wizard out. How's this gonna work? What's he gonna do here?
That wizard got balked with the quickness.
Yeah. Really needs, like, the Barb King to tank it while the wizards are attacking, if anything.
Like, he's just not doing anything.
It's like he didn't anticipate what was going to end up happening here. It's kind of weird. So there he goes. He rages the Archer Queen again. Well, this time oh, does it die? No, he popped it. Okay, so that was
close, though.
It was close, but it was perfectly done, really. Like, when you're close like that, that's perfectly done. So, I don't know how he royally fucked up the second attack. Maybe, I don't know. I have no speculation for that.
The thing is, I mean, he's spending a lot of time to not really do a whole lot of anything.
Yeah. I wonder if he runs out of time on me, too, because of that.
Maybe.
I mean, mine was a 75% hold, whereas Penguin's was 80, so I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, he seems to be doing the same thing I've done. It's not pre-planning the attack ahead of time.
Yeah. I think he should have raged just a little bit earlier, so that it would have saved one of the healers. But the healers seem to be doing just fine. Well, that's because they're in a rage potion. I don't know, he's kind of going through. My air sweeper mines are doing their job against the healers, blowing them up.
I think the attack's just too slow.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, he's about halfway, and he's only got 30 seconds left, roughly.
Okay, he drops his last healing potion. The Barb King still has his ability to use. Not sure why he hasn't used it yet.
Just gonna run out of time at this rate.
I think he did run out of time, yeah.
I mean, same story though. Even if he had more time, I mean,
I think I might have been able to clean him up.
I think so. There was only 2 bowlers left, I think. So
yeah.
And you said like 4 towers left. Your Archer, I see your test right there.
Yeah. Still, I think that guy could have done a lot better for their group. Anywho, now we're going to go to the heavy hitters. This is a Town Hall 11, Nick. Have you seen a Town Hall 11 hit yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're going to see a unit that's new to you called the Warden. Do you know what the Warden does? It's a hero unit.
No, I do not. I actually don't know what any of the heroes units
He basically has an aura around him that increases health, like max HP and stuff like that. And also, when you use his special ability, it makes all the people in that area invincible for, like, I think it's 3 or 4 seconds, and it grows the more and more you level them up. So it's really, really strong, especially against other Town Hall 11. So let's see how he fared on his first hit second hit against Jared. This is our Town Hall 11 being attacked by theirs, and and this is the weird thing, Dan. This guy has level 3 bowlers, which are insane, and he chose to go Dragon Loon.
yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, Dragons got another buff this past week on their attack speed, but I just don't know if that makes them better than a bowler hit. Go ahead, Nick.
You go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask you, Nick, if you've ever seen the Eagle Artillery that Jared has there.
No, I haven't. And the other thing I was going to say is, maybe he saw it his ground troops just seem to get humbled by everything as well, basically. While his dragons and drones could hopefully had chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, these things are... I mean, he realistically only got a 1-star.
Right.
Just barely. I mean, with a ground army, you're pretty much trying to get a 2-star. Like, with this, like, the idea is to get a 2-star, but they just got so spread out.
Yeah, he didn't funnel anything into the middle.
Yeah. It all
and that berserk there at the end. Just too late at that point.
That Eagle artillery is sick, man.
Yeah, what the Eagle artillery does, Nick, is that once enough units are on the ground, it activates, and what it does is it targets pretty much the entire map, launches 3 giant explosive balls that do, like, I think single targets like 250 damage or something ridiculous, and it's got a minor AoE of like 50 or 60. And it locks on.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I see what you're saying now. I was
basically 5-shot the warden.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm here looking at the turret that's up to its upper left a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking that was what you were talking about. Then I saw that fire. Like,
yeah,
okay.
that thing's the Eagle artillery. It's insane. All right, so now that was a 1-star, which you can kind of understand. A 1-star against another Town Hall 11, it's hard to hit. But here's where we really took the lead, and this was his first hit, so it was before he hit Jarrett. But this is where it really was like, okay, we've got a good shot at winning this, is when the Town Hall 11 hit our Town Hall 10 Dizzy. So let's take a look. So no Eagle artillery here, Nick. But again, same dragon hit. I really think if this guy would have done the level 3 bowlers, he would have maybe 2-starred Jared and maybe 2-starred Dizzy. But I just don't understand the thought process behind Dragon Loon at this high of a level.
Well, and he's not even doing the standard, get rid of some of the anti-air potion. I mean, he has freeze potions, but I don't know how excited about those I'd be.
Right. And meanwhile, her anti-air, as you said, is just hammering away.
Right.
My goodness.
This could be just like Wacko experience. Like maybe he's always gone against Royal Town Halls.
What did he even do to 1-star? I'm trying to look for the damage. Because, he still got his heroes to drop down. So what he's basically, he just totally got destroyed. And now he's like, okay, I need 5% more, which I'll get with my heroes. So I bet he's gonna drop him in the bottom corner or something, just to clean up. Yeah, there it is. There's the barb and there's the archer queen, just to get an extra couple buildings. So realistically, this should have been a 0-star because she had such a good defensive setup. And the guy royally just, I think, chose the wrong deal, to be perfectly honest.
Jeez, he barely got that.
He didn't go in the right spot for it.
Like, no, why didn't you go on the bottom with all the free buildings right there?
Like, he somehow thought that up against, like, 3 Tesla towers, 2, like, max crossbows for this point.
And Inferno Tower.
And Inferno Tower.
I got this.
2 heroes were going to make it to the town hall. Are you kidding me? So just outstanding defense. Really, that was basically 6 stars they did not get. Those were the 6 stars they did not get in this war, were those defenses. And it was really Dizzy's big defense on their number 1 that kind of made us go, okay, that launched us. And it was like Jarrett's also 1-star defense that kind of solidified any chance. Because they could have been a 1-star on Dizzy, and if he fluked 2-star Jarrett, then you kind of got to look, okay, if someone can clean out Penguin or me, then we're kind of looking at a tie ball game kind of situation. So those are some really stellar defenses. So now I want to go into the attacks. We're going to start on a kind of a low attack, but it's Kinoi's first attack. Kinoi's at Town Hall, I think he's at Town Hall 8, and attacking their number 6. So it's a pretty even match. I believe this is another Town Hall 8, so it's a very even match.
And you can see him going with the standard issue, get rid of one of the anti-airs, and just sweep with dragons.
Yeah, and basically when I look at this, Dan and Nick, this is where you want to be, like, soon. when you get up to Town Hall 8 is that you're going to want to take out bases that look like this. You got anti-air that are, you know, they're not max level. They're not low by any means. I think this is only 1 point off of max for Town Hall 8. But if they're not max, you can kind of just plow through. Right. Without much care. Like, he's attacking into a sweeper. Dan, you know better than anybody how that goes.
That's the best thing you can do if you're using dragons.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that one on 3 for me.
Well, I do it at least once a war, it seems like.
Well, and you'll see one of my hits, I actually was, I'll explain why, but I was kind of forced into attacking into a sweeper.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes it's the right way to go.
Yeah, but in your cases it wasn't on a couple.
No, I'm well aware of that.
I was like, oh, don't worry, I wasn't trying to justify me. You know. Alright, so I fast forwarded through that one. It was a very good hit, but what that did for us is basically said, okay, I don't need to clean up that Town Hall 8. I can let Penguin, which I'm going to go into the next hit, do their number 5, and that leaves me open to try out 3 and 4. So we'll go into Penguin's attack, his first hit on their number 5 right now. And he changed his name to Pingu because we have another person in the clan, which you probably know called Sexual Penguin, and he just didn't want to be constantly confused with them anymore. So we have Pingu now, who was previously Penguin, but not Sexual Penguin. So, see, this is a max Town Hall 8 as far as the anti-air goes. So, this is one of those things where when I first upgraded to Town Hall 9, I said, okay, these are the ones I've got to eliminate. Because this is my job, to make it so that there was no chance our group lost to these Town Hall 8s. So he did something kind of weird there. I talked to him about it later. That he sent the Lava Hound in solo and let it just die. And I asked, well, why did you do that? Because normally you want to send it in, have it tank the anti-air while your dragons are wreaking havoc. But he said he wanted to bait out like the mines and stuff. I'm like, okay, fair enough, but I still feel that it's much better to, while the Lava Hound is soaking up the hits, you're also getting closer and closer to killing the anti-air. Because you can see, like, that anti-air cannon is actually, you know, hammering at some of the dragons, but this is the situation I put Penguin. I said, you gotta be, since you're having trouble clearing out Town Hall 9s in some of our previous wars, you gotta be like our Town Hall 8 champ. You just take out the top Town Hall 8s, that's basically your job.
Look at them dragons go.
Yeah, I mean, they're level 4, so basically a Town Hall 8, just unless he royally messes up somehow, he can pretty much just plow through it without any real worry. Alright, so they're just cleaning out the builders' huts on the edges. Man. Alright, so that put us in another really good spot. I think the first couple attacks of the war were me and Penguin. So, like, these are really kind of setting the stage. Speaking of which, we are going to actually look at one of my hits. We're going to look at my second hit against their number 3. I can't really pronounce his name because it's in, I believe, Korean, or one of the languages I just have no idea how to read. So, let's jump on into my second attack now.
His name is Bob.
Yeah, against Bob.
That's what it looks like.
So, he doesn't have very good anti-air for a Town Hall 9, so I just went, okay, take out the worst one, and then, you know, we're just gonna do my line. I think this is the one that I didn't attack into the sweeper, actually. It was the next, it was against their number 4 that I had to. And I kind of go a different route than others. Like, a lot of you guys like to use rage potions. I kind of try to out-heal as much as I can with my max healing potions. I don't know, it's kind of my style to do that. I don't know which one's technically better, but I think it works pretty well.
I think it depends on what you're going up against. In this type of situation, the healing works well because you're just tanking through the middle, basically.
Right. If they were higher level anti-air, I would probably go with range. or rage, but because they were not max level anti-air, I felt very comfortable just healing through with my max healing potion through any of the damage that was coming out.
Right. And you can see the result of that. You still have 6 dragons left, and you're almost all the way through.
Yeah, I'm trying to count how many. I got 1 on the side there, 2, 3. They're all clumped up. I think I got 7 or 8 left, actually.
Yeah, that might be 7 or 8.
So, it was just, and this was my second hit, and it was very important to 3-star this, because then what that let us do is the way Penguin did his hit and the way I was able to clean up 3 and 4 made it so that, okay, Dizzy and Jarrett can both hit their number 1 and 2. And that proved to actually be the most pivotal aspect of the entire war. So we're going to look at Dizzy's first hit on their number 2. Again, remember, their Town Hall 11 hit Dizzy, who's a Town Hall 10, and only got 50%. Dizzy, who's a Town Hall 10, hit their Town Hall 10 and got a 2-star. So let's take a look at the hit. And Nick, I want you to kind of commentate through this one. I've been talking a little too much on this one.
Yeah, it seems to start off with like a shock potion of some sort. Can you explain that one real quick?
Yeah, it's an earthquake potion on the Inferno Tower.
I think I couldn't really tell. Not good with the high level spells. I only seen like the thunder and the healing one so far.
Okay.
The earthquake is good for getting rid of walls. Is basically why I did that, to create a space later. Yeah, what the earthquake potion does is that you drop it on the same walls. It'll do increasingly more damage to the same walls. So if you drop, like, I think it's 3 or 4 on the same area, maybe it's like 2 or 3, depending on what level your earthquake is. And as you see, her earthquake's actually level 4. I think that's max. So it actually destroyed all those walls.
Okay, well, you can start a standard clean start with heal right behind her. Make sure she stays healed up, tanking most of the artillery and the clan cats I saw. Then she goes straight in with boulders, by the looks of it.
Yep, here they come.
And with more healers. Right behind that, keeping everyone healed, especially the queen.
And now you'll see what a good boulder attack looks like.
Yeah, so the main thing here is, Nick, I don't know if you know anything about Inferno Towers, they prevent healing. So the main thing is, once you reach the Inferno Tower, you want to get rid of that Inferno Tower.
And with these boulders, they're taking out 2 or 3 buildings at the same exact time, so focus on just one building.
Yeah, what they do is they throw a rock and it kind of bounces to other areas too, so just more and more damage with each toss.
Yeah, I want to have 3 of these guys on my bowling team. They get strikes all the time.
They look like they could easily bowl a 300, eh, Nick?
Yeah, I could barely hit 200 times.
And that queen did so much work.
Yeah. See, what it did was the queen basically made the space so that the bowl, like what she did, Nick, so you know, is she created that funnel where she took out the buildings that were on the edges, so the bowlers just kind of all went together in a group. And with the earthquake potions knocking down those walls, they're not going to go around the walls. They're going to go, okay, we're going to go through this because path of least resistance.
Yeah.
So very much you need to know, especially with ground armies. Air, we kind of get messed up in the AI, but especially with ground armies, you have to be very precise with how you know how the AI works.
Exactly. Like, why walk around the circle when you can walk straight through it?
Right. Now, here's the moment that actually really won the war for us, was her hit on their number 11. Basically made it so Jarrett didn't actually have to even do anything. He honestly didn't.
Number 1, you mean?
Yep. Yeah, this is on their number 1, their Town Hall 11. So this is our the final hit that we're going to look at. So see, this is a Town Hall 11, and it does have a little bit of a weakness. I don't know if you can tell what the weakness is, Dan. I'll let you try to guess it. Now, she went for a dragon attack just to try to blitzkrieg it.
Well, I can see that the other 2 air defenses are way high up. So if you were to take out the bottom 2 and just go from the bottom, you could probably just blow out a 1-star pretty easily. Not easily necessarily, but you know what I mean. Like that's going to be the way to go. And the Eagle artillery's down there as well. So
right. That's what I was noticing at the start was that Eagle artillery is actually fairly vulnerable. Now I don't know if you noticed, but she dropped her mass loon like donated clan castle units on the bottom. She had no way of knowing this because we didn't have a prior hit. But the guy he knew that this attack was possible, and he had like 3 or 4 of those orange air mines there, and it just blew up all of the balloons before they actually got to do anything. So had those balloons actually been in this attack, there's a good chance she could have gotten to that town hall.
Yeah, that Inferno Tower is just wrecking. Make sure no one got healed here.
Yeah, those things are those are not fun to attack into.
Yeah. So at this point, she knows that the attack is not going to get the town hall, so she's just going for percent. She just needs that 1 star. And there it is, got it. Barely got it.
Close.
And the king barely gets for a wall.
Yeah, I'm kind of fast forwarding through the king bashing.
Yeah, the Barb King is just getting.
I was watching it. I just love watching that last person just go at it. Doesn't matter. I watched the whole thing so the enemy can see how much I enjoy ripping apart their base.
Yeah. So yeah, she had 7 loons that she dropped that all got incinerated by air bombs, which again, no way she could have known that. And the problem with clan castle units is that when you drop it, it drops all of them. So it's not like she could have dropped 1 and then seen what happens. I mean, in hindsight, she probably would have went, well, I probably would have wanted to drop 1 dragon there just to see. But again, there's no way to really know that.
Right.
So other than that, it's like a really good hit for a Town Hall 10 to take out a Town Hall 11, get 1 star. It basically just solidified the war for us. And that's all I really got for you, Dan. Just really fun war, really good defense, and very good attacks by Dizzy and Penguin.
For sure. Well, it looks like we're going to get back into kind of our normal swing of things now. I haven't heard anything yet, but I know I'm going to be jumping back in. We're going to get some more people back in, so maybe move up to the 15 or 20 lines instead of the little 10 ones we've been doing. So we should have some more videos for you guys here pretty quick, hopefully.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys back in the wars.
Yeah, thank you for having me on again.
Thank you, Nick,
no
for
problem.
joining us.
Well, that's all we got for you guys. On behalf of X10 Power and Carnage 64, I'm Daddy P, not 3D, and this has been the Roundtable. We'll see you next time.